welcome you to watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Monlisa Rumbai, bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. Since the beginning of September till the middle of October 2022, Thailand has experienced flood crisis in many areas, both in the provinces and in Bangkok and in the surrounding areas. This was primarily caused by the storms that blew through the country and the poor management of drainage in urban areas, which was not as good as it should be, causing many people to suffer. The Planning and Development Office (PDO) of the Salesian Society of Thailand, led by Father Ikasit Talhakuton, the Office Director, the former Salesian seminarians, representatives of ADMA, the team of youth volunteers of the local area, handed out survival food packages to help alleviate more than 100 families of suffering villages in Rangsit community, the Immaculate Conception Church community, and the Wat Racha Patikaram, etc. These areas have been immersed in water 50 to 100 centimeters deep for more than 5 days already. People had to stay on the second level of their houses. The survival food packages have been received from good-hearted people and from the Salesian past pupils. Although these goods shared can completely alleviate the needs of these poor people, these are valuable and meaningful to these children of Don Bosco who are also on the side of the poor in Thai society. Salesian artist Father Victor Sanchez has recently created 2 new paintings on wood in honor of the newly ordained saint Artimidis Zati SDB, and today he reveals what lies behind the art of icons. Victor Sanchez is 54 years old. He has been a priest for 15 years and describes himself as passionate about iconography. I have been doing this kind of painting for about 20 years. His collection consists of 100 paintings distributed all over the world. Father Sanchez combines 2 vocations. I really enjoy working with wood. I consider myself a craftsman, he says. But in his mind and heart, concern for children also remains in him. The catechetical space motivates and excites him. If there is one thing Father Sanchez constantly thinks about, it is how to reach young people through art. He tries to do this, for example, with the boys and girls of the Salesian University residents in Cordoba, whom he accompanies and listens to on a daily basis. From October 6 to 8, 2022, the 8th Salesian Symphonic Bands Festival was held at the Salesian Work New Jesus in Bogota. The event was attended by 560 boys, girls, young men and women from the 11 symphonic bands participating in the program from the works of Neva, Cucuta, Bucara Manga, Valsales, Centro Don Bosco, Juan del Rizo, Bosco 5 Bilbao, Mosquera San Jose, Mosquera Compartir, Dutama and Tunja. Also participating as guests were the Symphonic Band of the New Jesus Work, the Symphonic Band of the Leon 8 Institute, the musical group of the Bosconia Center, Padre Javier de Nicolo, and the Paso Foundation of Panorama de Neva, represented by its maestro and a member. The activities of the festival had 3 basic axes: formative, evaluative, recreational. The National Police Symphony Orchestra was also present, which together with the students chosen by each teacher shared the same repertoire. On the last day of the festival, the students received specific workshops for each instrument held by the masters and leaders of the respective bands. At the end of the event, Father John Freddy Hernandez, Director of the Provincial Program of Salesian Symphonic Bands, PIBSS, announced that all the bands were awarded first place and that plans are being made for the consolidation of the PIBSS Symphonic Band for the following year. This while waiting for the qualitative and quantitative report to be issued by Miguel Angel Cacas Barreto, evaluator of the festival, to know the consensus of the bands that will represent the PIBSS in the various national competitions next year. Don Bosco Tech Africa, in collaboration with DEPA Consulting Company, carried out a mid-term evaluation on the global program GP. GP is funded by the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, BMZ, Germany through Don Bosco Mondo Bond. The program is being carried out in 11 African countries including Nigeria, Kenya, Madagascar, South Sudan, Chad, Democratic Republic Congo, Malawi, Rwanda, Burundi, Angola, and Burkina Faso. The 5 pillars of Don Bosco Tech Africa is implementing in these nations are Green TVET, Job Service Offices, GSO, networking, capacity building, and modernization. Monitoring and evaluating a project is an important part of project management. the evaluation was conducted to determine if the project design addresses the indicated needs and to assess how well the project is being implemented to meet these needs. A 5-day midterm evaluation workshop is being held in Nairobi, Kenya as a result by Don Bosco Tech Africa. A weekend of great joy and spiritual intensity. It was in the spirit that the approximately 400 youth of the Salesian Youth Movement of Portugal from the different Salesian provinces and centers spent 2 days, October 15 to 16, at the Salesians in Lisbon. The number of participants exceeded early forecasts, and about 400 teenagers and youth animators, Salesians and daughters of Mary Help of Christians spent 2 days in Lisbon in preparation for the World Youth Day 2023, which would be based precisely in Lisbon. At the beginning of another educational pastoral year, the youth, the animators, the Salesians and other members of the Salesian family had the opportunity to experience in a small way what a WYD can be. The meeting included differentiated experiences and a lot of dynamism with thematic workshops and time for personal reflection on the patrons of the upcoming days, live testimonies from young people, as well as a mission on the meaning of WYD as a witness to Jesus, proclamation of the gospel, and an experience of reaching out, of service in the midst of society. To complete the experience, there were also time for a pilgrimage through the city of Lisbon via the strategic locations of WYD 2023. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.